Testing, one, two. Now it's fucking working. Okay. Sorry for the profanity. Um, I had a really great night tonight. It's 4:35 a.m. I just finished watching the Jersey Shore finale, which was really good. Especially, it was really good. Especially since the whole show has been like the whole season's been going down hill, but it got better. The finale was good, and I also beat 3 games in one day. I beat Star Wars Force Unleashed, which I made a rant on. It actually is a really good game. I love the story. I'm probably gonna get the sequel. I beat Mass Effect 2, which is awesome because now I can play Mass Effect 3. Even though I'm hearing not so good things about it, but I hear it's still a good game. And I beat Duke Nukem Forever. Not a lot of people like that one, but I did. It's a piece of shit, but it's my piece of shit. And I've been having such a great day, even though it's 4:36 in the morning, that I'm gonna review another Deadpool book. Even though I don't really like doing Deadpool books, because Deadpool's a really popular character, and I don't want people to think I'm jumping the bandwagon. But you know what? He's one of my favorite characters, and this is a review worth doing. This is Deadpool Pulp, and this is a really good book, but it has some problems. What people don't know about this book is this is actually in the noir universe. If you don't know what noir is, basically it's dark, gritty, and it's a period piece that takes place. Even though I thought the noir thing takes place in the 30s and 40s, like the Dick Tracy era, at least I think Dick Tracy took place in the 30s, 40s. This takes place. They don't really say when, but it's like after World War II. It's like sometime after World War II. I don't know why they didn't just put like Deadpool Noir. I don't know, it's weird. If you know the story about this, it's like a lot of spy books. Basically, a rogue agent has gone rogue. God damn it, that was very redundant. And a special agent for the U.S. of A. has gone rogue and has a nuclear briefcase and intends to start World War III. And it's up to Deadpool, another CIA agent, to stop him. And who sends him on this journey? Strife and Cable. After talking to J. Edgar Hoover. If you don't know who J. Edgar Hoover is, he's the guy who founded the FBI, and in his private times he likes to dress up in his mom's clothing and have relationships with other agents. Just some trivia for you. And the first major problem I have with this series. By the way, Deadpool doesn't have his powers. First major problem I have with it is the cover art looks good. The costume, even though it looks a little too much, like he looks too much like Iron Fist. It's mostly because of the masks and the arms. It looks cool on the cover, and the comic book in the actual pages. There's a different artist, and the way he draws it super realistic, like, and it looks fucking retarded. I'm surprised anybody takes him seriously, and they do. And even Deadpool is like, this is a more serious Deadpool, and I do like serious Deadpool, but like, come on, like, have him make little cracks and jokes and witty banter, and he didn't really do that when he was talking to his enemies. When it in his lone time, he was funny, but when the shit goes down, he was pretty serious. He didn't make he still had the voices in his head, like the two voices that were comedic, but they were barely in the book. Um, there's gonna be some spoilers, by the way, so I'm just gonna give you my rating. It's just rental. Um, who who Deadpool is hunting is Outlaw. If you don't know who Outlaw is, she's a character in the 616 universe who's like is part of Deadpool's like team. She's gone rogue, and her real name's Inez, and apparently her and Deadpool had a fling, and like and Deadpool doesn't want to kill Outlaw, which that to me that kind of right there's a problem. That kind of rips off Deadpool Max, where Deadpool had to kill an agent, but he couldn't kill that agent, and that was his love interest, who also first name was Inez. But she was an outlaw. She was. I'm not gonna spoil it, but she was another character that you're like, what the fuck? So I don't know if I would say that necessarily rips Deadpool Max off, because I have no idea what came first. This book came out. This is a 4-issue thing, and it's not the regular size of trade. It's the size of like a novel, kind of. It's bigger than a novel, but it's not the size of trade. It's only 4 issues, even though to me it felt a lot shorter than 4 issues. This would, I think this would take less than an hour to read. I would probably like a good 40 minutes. But yeah. It still had its good moments. Like the action was good. Cable was cool in it, and they had this whole thing where he was a World War II veteran, and in during the war, he was captured, and there were flashbacks to him in that POW camp, and a lot of these flashbacks were him and another POW trying to escape. They also go into the origin of how he got that costume. Apparently, his torturer had that costume, and when he escaped, he took that costume with him, and even the swords that the guy had. So that's why he carries the 2 katanas, and it explains the costume. Like, it's a good book, and there's a lot of cool moments in this book. I gotta say, there's a lot of cool moments, and there's a lot of there's funny moments. It has realistic art, and the 3rd act, the final issue, is so cool. Like, he gets betrayed, and like he turns out to be a sleeper agent, and like he was brainwashed, but with the help of his other voices, he was able to. The fact that he was crazy made him get out of his like own like trance, and he was able to beat the bad guy. And the way he beats the bad guy is so awesome. He basically, this is a spoiler, but it's so cool. It's so cool. He like the guy orders another sleeper agent to kill Deadpool, and what Deadpool does is he takes his mask off and he staples it into the face of the guy who ordered it. And I've seen it done before, but like never with never with a stapler, never so gory and gritty. And there are a lot of cool moments, especially like in the beginning of the book where he before Deadpool can go on his mission, he has to be he has to see a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist is questioning Deadpool, and the whole entire time Deadpool's fucking with him because he knows he can say whatever the fuck he wants. Like he can pretend to be as crazy as whatever. Well, he wasn't pretending; he's actually crazy, and they still will set him on the mission. So he was like, "Fuck it," he went all out on this fucking guy, which was hilarious. Cable was cool. I don't know if he had his powers or not, but oh, by the way, they set up this book so that it has a sequel, and it was a good setup. Like I love the third act of this book. Um, I don't know what else to say. Oh, there's some like dirty jokes here and there, especially with Deadpool bantering along with Outlaw. The banter they had together was pretty good. They had they had some tension together. I really like that. I'm gonna go with my likes dislikes. Oh, should I mention? No, I'll mention that when it goes to my dislikes. Likes, good action, cool characters, really funny, great covers, realistic art. I like realistic art. Really cool moments, great third act. Dislikes. Generic story, like the whole you gotta chase down a rogue agent. It's like it's been done to death, and they don't really do any. They don't really do anything new with this, and that you actually see this fucking story arc with the same character in a different Deadpool book that came out the same year, and they're both like parental adversaries. So it was like it has basically the same kind of story as Deadpool Max. And Deadpool Max is, I gotta say, it's a better book. It's not exactly the same, but it has the same elements. So if you had to pick between Deadpool Pulp or Deadpool Max, I'd say get Deadpool Max. Deadpool is too serious. Art makes the costume look horrible. Sorry, it's dark right now. Rips off Deadpool Max in more ways than one. Just in some of the story elements and just the story alone kind of rips off a portion of Deadpool Max and the whole thing with the Deadpool's love interest in here. I don't mind if books kind of take little stuff from other books. People like to say that they're like ripping off like little story elements here and there. I don't really mind that because there's no such thing as originality anymore with this day and age. Not really. But then again, people have been saying that for centuries, and it's been true. Like it's always decades, but it's always been true. You know, originality is kind of dead nowadays, so I don't really mind the whole ripping off. But if you're gonna rip off, from the same character in another book, that's in the same fucking year. That's bullshit to me. I went over my likes and dislikes. Rating, it's just a rental. I really like this book, but it borrows heavily from Deadpool Max. And I forgot to go over who wrote it. This is published by Marvel, obviously. It's written by Adam Glass and Mike Benson. Art by Laurence Campbell. And who did the cover art? I don't really have fucking time on this to be under like 15 minutes. Covers by... Yeah, be shitting me. It's not... Oh, covers... Oh, it's right here. Covers by Jay Lee and June Chung. So it's just a rental. See you later.